Hey people, welcome back to White's Games and welcome back to another episode of Lost in Random. This is episode 6. In the last episode, we literally got out of Two Town and headed into Threedome. And if you watched the last episode, you'll know that we literally came into Threedome and then this big machine thing, the spider-looking things that crawl around, collecting the children when they're 12 years old to do the dice ceremony to see whether you're a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 6 or whatever you are, which is what our sister became, a 6 and the Queen's got her, so we're trying to chase her down. But yeah, before we get into today's episode, guys, if you could make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you press the like button, and make sure you comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think. And if you're returning to the channel and haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit that button as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Hey.
Right, let's chase him.
Hurry! She's in our sights. Not today, spider monster.
Can't forget them things lying around. Can't forget them things. There's a ghost. Ghost back.
Oh, wait!
There it is, look. There's the big spider thing. I do apologise for the constant pausing. I was just trying to get my recording settings right. Oh. What the hell is that? Are them two people?
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
The flipping hell are those? Look at the size of them! Bad boys. They're going to start fighting each other, isn't they, I bet? That's what I think is going to happen. No, can't forget any of these things. We need them for Manny the dice man. Manny the card man. Manny the card man. There's another one there. Hey up. So much cracking off. Let's head over and see what's cracking off. What's crack-a-lacking?
I always knew I was a 6er at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6R child is missing! I repeat, a 6R is missing. I can be rewarded. Rest rules by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
I mean, we've got to try and find Bernie now.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Time's of the essence. Can we go that way or that way? Can we go that way? No, we can't go that way. 3 of them now. Knew it. Knew they was going to start fighting.
Threedome was a district tearing itself apart in a 3-way civil war. A murdered father. 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Sword. Push. Ah, so they take it in turns then, do they?
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.
Let's see what Manny Dex has
hello.
got for us.
You've made it to Threetown, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards! Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Right, okay. What we got? I'll get a defense one because that doesn't cost anything, does it? I'll get 2 of them. I'll get one of him. One damage ones. Get him. Get that. I think that'll do us. That'll do us for now.
Call me crazy.
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
What was I talking about?
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
Looks like it's seen better days.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
That must be nice for you.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Threedome, before his murder.
You knew the king. Did you know the king?
Just so. But I'm a distant relative,
Reginald DV.
far enough to stand outside the daily
What's his name?
battles and to not choose a side.
Reginald
You know, I have another
Reginaldo
distant
Vio.
relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
That is very
And
true.
it would do my heart good
You really
to know
don't.
that she knows I do miss her.
From
But
experience,
it's too
I know that.
dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Find Greta Ringer. Oh, okay. We'll try and find Greta Ringer for you.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
Have you actually... Sorry for all my yawning. I'm very tired today. So have you actually seen any kids running around?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
So just someone just speaking a load.
Fascinating.
Load of
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment? Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Oh, what fun. Yes, so, since you're hearing this for the first time, there's the parent, the son, and the... Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody... Fascinating. That's all I need.
Didn't want to... I knew that was going to amount to nothing. Oh, perhaps it didn't. He gave me $100. Right, so... Go down that way. What's up here? Anything? But nothing. So there's a note up there. Quick look at this bell.
Protect the king! Protect the king! He's in danger! We have to...
Try and go down here.
I guess boys, Duff, Case, Dog, Blur, Del, Full, Taste, Bangazam, Doi, Delvo, Dog, Taste.
I'm not a child. I ain't a child.
As your paw.
Yes, a war zone was no place for most children. But even suspected she could carve out a place for her there, with her dice by her side.
Okay, so he ain't gonna let us pass, so it's a definite. Don't want any cards yet,
Find
Manny.
them! Let none who attack the king... the attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger!
People look so weird in this game. I'm even. Who are you?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger.
Well, she's a bit
Oh,
batshit crazy.
I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark, too.
Someone swiped him. Hold on 1 second. Big ass sword there. There's a lot of big stuff here, isn't there? Ooh, bit chilly. On Dicey.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing. Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
I see you've got him then, innit? Shadow
Everyone
Man.
knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Shadow Man ain't getting me with Dicey around, let me tell you. Me and Dicey. We're like that. We'll take anyone out, me and Dicey. Excuse me, have you seen a kid around?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him. As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Wow. I talked to a lot of people at this level, haven't we, so far? I wouldn't mind, but they waffle on. They waffle on quite a bit. It's one of the things I don't like about this game, that people waffle on too much.
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Everyone's scared of the Shadow Man. Just gonna pop down here.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Dicey. Go on, mate. Get in there and get some coins. Good coinage. Hold on. Where are you, Shadow Man? Yeah, we're gonna find out. There he is, look.
I
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see
She's
you.
got him
Can you
zipped
believe
up.
I'm stuck?
Let him out!
I think I'm afraid of you because I'm
That
not.
may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war. He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplets' war to end. I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came for them. And often I did. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that. I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your bloody lies. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedome's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. the first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Lovely. Coinage.
That poor woman, completely mad. Have you seen Nishka? That poor woman, completely mad.
Oh, she knows something.
You, I remember you. We've spoken before.
Certainly have.
Haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, it was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it. I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
Well, we'll try and return before things...
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Duke it out. And we just made that robot do something. Now he's moved.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
Because he's Dicey.
And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Let's hope we can.
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
The sword bridges.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Hi there, I'm Tea-Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner. Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves. Sarcasm. I can detect that too. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them, although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
I'm not going anywhere yet because I've not searched this area.
Dicey, there! Dicey, come on!
Someone has entered your ruin, castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
A lot of them bad, isn't there? A lot of them.
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.
I don't need any new cards yet, Manny. I'll save up a little bit first.
The Count? I love that guy.
Oh, another person. You love the Count.
You don't. He's great.
Let me just pause it a minute. I've got to say something, because in Two Town, it was very mission orientated, quite a lot of stuff going on. In this town so far, I've got to say, hand on heart, pretty boring. Everyone's rambling on for far too long. Oh, it's getting on my tits.
There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is...
And they talk so slow as well, do you know what I mean? It's not even...
Now that's something I'll absolutely deny. I definitely love the Count, and I'm not just saying this because I truly regret our leadership. I deny it.
Shut
okay,
up,
I gotta
shut
go.
up, shut up,
if we talk
shut up,
chat, wait
shut up,
until...
shut up. I want a bit of action. Hey, finally. Oh, they're new.
You won't think me dead either. I'm warning you. I'm the Count. Consequences for murdering me. Bad ones. Really, really bad ones. I know you can hear me.
Here we go. What we got? What we got? No, actually. Guess that weakens the enemies. We want the sword. We want that. Go behind. Give them the slice. Oosh! Whoa! What the? Ah, fuck! I hate them fucking flying things.
Get him, Dicey!
No, Dicer! Why did you do that for?
Over here, Dicey!
Ah, we've got 3. We've got 3, but I need some health. But I can't turn down the big thing. Let's give us 4. Health, definitely. These things, they're well annoying. Fucking fuck off. Two. Now I need to replenish the health again. Fortunately. Two turns into a 3, which gives us the hand slap. Take the hand slap, knock that off him. Oh. Hate them bird things. Hate them. Give me a sword or something. I need a sword. Not this silly stuff. You left, is it? What the f- Right, let's give me the sword. Need to sort the cards out, really. Just take the sword. Attacking you because swamp, you gone.
You're here to kill me, aren't you?
No, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to help. Is
Help
what I'm
me
here to do.
Die? Bah! War! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind.
Right.
You're being rude. Oh, you're being rude so that I'll think no assassin would draw attention to themselves with such rudeness and then kill me. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What do I need? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
Who's Count
The
Shmoo?
third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that? War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died, and then I'm interested in avoiding
Beyond
it.
so much from
obviously.
this level.
Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
Nishka's not God.
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously, I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me? Well, good. Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in Threedome.
Lovely. Right then. I think I'm going to end the episode there because I don't want to carry on because to start something else, the episode is going to be way too long. But yeah, if you like what you're seeing, guys, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, press the like button, and make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And also, if you're returning to the channel and you ain't yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Very important. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys.